you have been elected, and this is the first time a Spiritan is running the congregation from Africa. What does this mean for you?
For me, it is a moment of grace for the entire congregation. The congregation founded in 1703 by Claude Pollard de Place, and later on in the history, there was a fusion with the Immaculate Heart of Mary by Father Lieberman. That would be in 1848.
Yes.
And of course, as you know, the main purpose is to go and work for the poor.
Yes.
So evangelization of the poor is the goal of our congregation. In the perspective of Lieberman, who went to work for the blacks, like to save the blacks, for a black man to become a first Super General of the congregation is a big moment and an historical moment. And I believe that our founders will be also happy to see that the congregation has grown and we have come to embrace all cultures and welcome all people into the congregation, irrespective of their race or color or wherever they are coming from, the origin. It is a great moment for the congregation and an historical moment, and I'm honored and a privilege to be a part of that history. A very significant moment that is happening also in the African soil, where the first African has been elected as a general of the congregation. Yeah, it is a great moment for the congregation and a very historical one.
Yeah, it's interesting that you refer to the founders and you say that where they are, they must be happy that this is happening now. Do you think it's also because of the fact that the Universal Church seems to be finding its future in Africa?
Definitely. When you look at the composition of our congregation or many congregations, you will see that the number of sisters and religious coming from Africa is growing everywhere. And like in my own congregation, the majority now coming from Africa. So, and the challenges today facing our religious orders are mainly challenges that Africans, religious priests and sisters are facing. So it is also fitting that one of them will try to address some of these issues with them because of the demographic question. So it is in the Universal Church also we see that movement very much so. And those taking responsibility these days, are people coming from Africa, from Asia, where you have vocations. Europe is going down, and because they had it's a part of history, they had their own time, and this seems to be going towards Africa or Asia. But then we don't know how long it's going to last. We just have to welcome the opportunity and then to serve with simplicity and humility. Maybe our time also will come and pass. And it will be a time for another continent or another place. We don't know, but God has it all. You understand? We just welcome the opportunity and then to do our best to be part of the church history and build on whatever value we got from our ancestors in our own soil and from our founders also.